Hey guys, welcome to Delicious Life. So I'm having the first mukbang video, and my wife is actually sitting with me, but she's upset at the sheer amount of food I'm about to digest. What we have here is 5 onions, 2 cucumbers, about half a potato, some green peppers, olives. I mean, as you can see, this is a full pot. It's enough to feed a small family easy. I'm doing it the old traditional way. A lot of times now when I look at these videos, people are eating a lot, but they're eating all types of, pizza, fried chicken. The old way was to enjoy the food, make the food last, you know, and the portions really wouldn't hurt you because you're eating a very clean type of food. So, here we go. Some sliced apples too, just to make it all nice. Now that's real good. Everything is sauteed. The flavors burst in your mouth. There's no oil in here. We have one of those, my wife has one of those non-stick pans, and doesn't require any oil whatsoever. Large piece of cucumbers, as you can see. I don't usually use salad dressing at all. What I'm using right now is French recipe Dijon mustard. My wife doesn't like it because this particular one is really spicy. I love it. So we can do mukbang and be sort of healthy at the same time. It's hard to say those two words in the same phrase when, again, you're eating so much food. But this is delicious. Wow. The nice thing about all of these is that they burst with flavor, almost liquefy in your mouth because it's all chopped up vegetables anyway. And black pepper and cayenne pepper hits the spot. No salt added.
Losing weight or something.
I was against this mukbang challenge for a long time because the new way it's being done, what the people are eating, you really can't stay healthy unless you're just one of the few people in the world who could just eat anything you want and stay thin. But I can't eat like that, so my wife and I decided to do it, as I said, the old school way, with what people had. You get a large group of food. Especially the poor families. You couldn't really buy a bunch of meat. You would find things around the kitchen, put it all in one big plate, and go at it. Now this week's gonna be busy for me. I have a couple days of work.
Don't tell them we're going out of town. I tell you, people rob people. Don't say it.
Then we're gonna take a short trip around the corner. Well, if you guys follow us, you'll see.
See.
Onions are nice. I think onions get a bad name about their smell, hard to prepare. But when onions are sauteed, They really have a good taste to them. Something else I wanted to talk to you guys about while I have you. I plan on selling my truck. And here, I'm letting you see all of this. I want you to think it's a small portion. As you can see, very big pot. And when I sell my truck, I was wondering, should I get a old Mercedes? Now, the reason I would tell people not to get a Mercedes is because when it breaks down, you don't have Mercedes money to fix it. But I'm in a different scenario. I literally drive probably 5,000 miles a year because of how close I am to my job. I literally work less than a mile away from my job, and I'm there all day, and for the most part I come straight home. So owning a car like that, I wouldn't really be putting any miles on it. My wife put her butt in these onions. So for someone like me, I think this would work. So I plan on selling my truck. It's going to be worth about $11,000, and buying 2 vehicles, one for my wife, one for me. And after I started searching around online for some nice used cars, I noticed a few Mercedes-Benz, older models, of course, were popping up for $5,000. But these are nice ones, you know, S100 series, you know. And you know, me and my wife started talking about it doesn't make sense because the overall cost on maintaining a Mercedes it's not buying the Mercedes, it's maintaining the Mercedes. What causes all the problem. But if we bought one car, let's say a Honda, to drive out of town with, something reliable, something good on gas, and I bought one of these old S400, S500 Mercedes, sitting in the garage half the time, or for me to just drive to work on occasion, I think it would work. You can leave a comment on that. So we're sort of, you know, bouncing heads on that, but you know, just my thought. Oh man. By the way, onions sort of, I don't know, soak up the liquid. So I'm already getting pretty full. Another thing coming around, income taxes. What are you planning on doing with your income tax this year, folks? No. I would say pay down some bills. Best way to go. And if you don't have any bills, roll it over into a mutual fund of some sort. Well, those are probably the 2 best things you can do with your tax return. Or something to the home, what, you know, you've been neglecting. You know, I know some people will get back $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. Another one of the old traditions is you're supposed to eat all your food and then drink at the very end. And the next time I do this video, I'm actually going to use a knife and fork. Because in my culture, being from Jamaica, you're actually raised up eating with knife and forks. And the knife goes in your right hand, the fork goes in your left hand. It slows down how fast you eat and lets you taste all the food. So that's pretty cool. Some people turn their nose up at just eating, cucumbers, onions. That's not food. Yeah. The raw taste of the onion slowly starts working its way in. And you taste this acidic taste in your mouth. It's really strong. But I don't care. I love it. You know what's the best thing about all of this? It's under 500 calories. But don't tell anybody. A New Year's resolution this year? No diet drinks. I have a problem with energy drinks and Diet Coke. Diet Coke simply got me by the yin yangs, if you know what I mean. I don't understand it. It's like I have to have a Diet Coke every couple of days or I go crazy. I mean, I'll wake up midnight, gotta go get a Diet Coke. I wish you guys could sit here with me to have some of this. You could sort of help me out too. But I need Congress to find out what Coca-Cola is putting in their Diet Coke because that thing is addictive. In a good way. If there's such a thing. My wife is sitting with me, she's rolling her eyes. So this is going to be a weekly thing for me. People think I'm starving myself anyway because I've lost so much weight. As you can clearly see, I'm not. I'm just really picky on what I eat. So the next session of Mukbang, if I'm saying that correctly, you could break it down for me and leave it in the notes. I think I'm gonna do this whole pot in fish. Now that would take some time, just because the sheer amount of bones. So I'm trying to think of how to do that, talk to you people, try to maintain some eye contact. And try to keep it under 15-20 minutes. Now if this is the first time you're watching my video, I have lost 60 pounds. So when people who haven't seen me in a long time see me, they're like, what drugs am I taking? I just don't eat food anymore. When you catch me eating, it's just vegetables on top of vegetables on top of vegetables. I really don't even eat meat that much anymore. I eat a lot of beans. My wife made me bean soup. And another thing, I don't eat any salt. Now you can continue to try it your way, or you can try it my way. Well, I think I look good. I don't think my wife even wants me to lose any more weight. She used to fuss at me for eating too much. Now she fusses at me because I won't eat. I eat a lot more peanuts now in the shell. I slip sometimes because I get the bags with salted, and it's really, 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 really salty. I think because I don't eat salt as much anymore, I notice it. I mean, really, like after a quarter of the bag, it's almost, I can't eat it anymore because of just how much salt is in it. When you start breathing hard, it means you're full. But it's okay. We gotta fight a good fight. Guys, I don't want you to think I'm not eating it, but I don't have that much more left. Onions also, guys. You can look it up. I did. It's good for the blood. The blood cells. I forgot exactly what it does. I think it filters your blood really good. And again, you can see how big this pan is. All done. There's some liquid in here. I don't want it to slip over, but I want to just make you see. I ate it all. And again, my wife is over here shaking her head. It's okay. My first mukbang video, sauteed onions, cucumbers, a little bit of carrots, spicy mustard, 15 minutes, oh, 19 minutes, my gosh. And you know what? After that, you ain't gonna feel sick. You ain't gonna feel like you wanna throw up. I can go sleep with a peaceful conscience. Thanks for watching Delisa's Life. And thanks for watching me eat today. Next time, fish. Have a good day.